What's going on with former WNBA players and Caitlin Clark drama? I keep seeing things about WNBA players and former WNBA players causing drama about Caitlin Clark and was wondering what is going on. She is an excellent player and has made the women's college game very exciting, so I was surprised to see this. Answer: you might be referencing a quote from Diana Taurasi or Sue Bird, both former WNBA greats who now have a Manningcast-type show for basketball. The Manningcast is a show by brothers Eli and Peyton Manning, both retired NFL quarterbacks, where they watch a football game and have guests on to talk about the game and other random stuff. Typically for sports there are two people in the broadcast booth, a play-by-play person and a color commentator. Play-by-play describes what's happening in the game while the color commentator talks more about the players and might tell funny stories. The Manningcast and the Bird and Taurasi are basically all color commentating and very little play-by-play. I forget if it was during the show or after the game, but I believe Taurasi said something along the lines that college players are used to playing against 18-year-old girls, and they might be in for a bit of a rude awakening next year when they are playing against fully grown women who are playing for their paycheck. The W and college ball are the same game, but there are a few differences. I think this is actually more noticeable in other sports, like football, where some players don't have big expectations in the NFL despite being really good in college. Look at Doug Flutie, who was great in college but very mediocre in the NFL, or look at Julian Edelman, who was pretty good as a college quarterback but had to switch positions to have any chance in the NFL. I don't believe Taurasi's quote was even directed at Clark, but rather at all the college players who declaring for the draft right now. You can read this as bitter old player upset at the new talent and the media attention they never got. Or you can read it as a valid warning that sometimes really good players struggle for a couple seasons. Clark might be the next Rookie of the Year, she might be the GOAT, but she hasn't actually played a single game in the WNBA yet. It would be awesome to see her elevate the league and be an all-star, but a lot of things can happen between now and when she retires.